Oh no!
Hey, we're
Throwing
back.
things again.
We are back with another game. We are playing Gelatinous Cube Dice. Now, this is a dungeon crawler, in which we are a gelatinous cube trying to escape the dungeon. There is a story to this, which I can read on here, and the rules do come in a folded up paper. As far
Which
as
is fine.
Yeah, it is a mint tin game. It's a pretty large mint tin game, but it's you got it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try to read this as best as I can. Here is the story to this game.
Also, we want to point out that it's not important. These are not the final rules. The final rules have already been printed in the newer games, but there are some typos in here, which we caught, and some other people did not. Because I'm better than you.
I'm hoping I don't read any typos in the actual story part, but we'll see. I'll figure it out as I go.
I can read.
All right. Gelatinous cube dice. Zimmel Zefrakosha dissimilarity. You chant, raising your wand into the air. I did that really well.
Yeah, great job.
I didn't stutter on that one at all. You can feel yourself changing. The polymorph spell worked. Any doubt you had while mumbling through some of the more difficult words leaves as you feel the mystical metamorphosis take effect.
I didn't see you transform, though.
No, I did. I transformed.
Oh.
Oh no! Those adepts back at the tower won't laugh at you, Annie. Wait a second. Your arms begin to turn green and translucent. And before you can think about it any further, the transformation is complete. You are a gelatinous cube.
You're adorable.
Blah, 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 blah. That's how we speak.
That's not how I would speak.
You cannot see or hear anything. Just taste and feel.
That's nasty.
Yeah. Your mind is being assailed by the gibbering language of this ooze. You must stay sharp. You must focus. You must complete your quest before this brainless blob consumes you entirely. Yeah. So you're basically a wizard that messed up big time. Messing up the spells.
This is a solo game, but we are going to do how we do other solo games, somewhat together with me taking over.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to
lower it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the camera down a little bit so that way you guys can see what's going on.
Yeah, that's me.
What the heck?
Me.
All right, so
I think it's about like how it was before.
What?
Okay.
I can move it down some more. Hold on.
I just kind of want some things to get through.
Is that better? That looks better.
Except for how I set up everything.
It's okay.
I don't know how you do it.
All right. So, how to win. Get to the bottom of the dungeon. Level 6. So, obviously, there are 6 levels to the dungeon. However, there are 5 rooms to each level, which we have to get through. And destroy all 3 boilers in the last room. You must hit the room candles or boilers, or glyphs, as they call it, of these red pieces. And there's some candles and other stuff that we have to devour.
Okay.
In each room before you can proceed to the next room. So this is the exit.
Okay.
We start at the letter room.
Yeah. And
then we make our way.
Okay.
But it's not as easy as I make it.
Oh, no, that sounds easy.
No. How to lose. You lose if your health is reduced to 0 at any time. Which is here. So we have our little green cubes for the health.
This one here.
We can use a different color for that one. If you want to use the orange ones. Or it's whatever you want to use, yeah.
You can't see that. I just don't know what colors were used for specific things. It
Yeah,
doesn't necessarily say.
Yeah, it doesn't say it in here, so we'll use whatever we can. I know those green ones are really nice looking, so we'll use those for health.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. Because it's less resistance.
Yeah, so we've got the room already sorted, so there's a whole bunch of rooms there.
Very easy rule book, so we don't have to go through that.
Right. We still do have a little bit of setup, though.
Okay.
So gameplay, the game is played using actions. So right now we're in room A. So in these action point chart here, you can see there's numbers with some letters.
Yes.
All right. The 9 has the A on it. We're only allowed 9 action points.
Wow.
We'll start that out at 0. Yeah, we're only allowed 9 action points for the A rooms.
Okay.
The 5th room is going to be a B room, which will give us 12 action points. However, if we have to use more action points,
we lose.
No, for every action point you use past the allotted limit, we lose health.
That's terrible. We die.
Yeah, so there's a lot of health loss if we don't get it.
Just a cube
in time. All right. At the beginning of each level, we'll reference the level reference card, which is here. That's going to let us know what we can use. So for level 1, we've got 5 health. And we've got 2 power cards.
5 health?
Yes.
So we don't have resistance right now?
We have 1 resistance.
We always have 1? Okay.
And we have 2 of the power cards.
1 resistance, 5 health, and 2 power cards.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Or ability cards. They're the cards with the eyeballs on them. Where'd you put them?
Might be under the deck.
Are they at the bottom of the deck? Are they all at the bottom of the deck? Okay, that's fine.
I was like, that dungeon room looks a lot thicker than it was before. But okay, we're good now.
Super thick.
So we get 1 of these? 2 of these?
We get 2.
Randomly?
Yeah. So there are different levels. So standard play is 2 abilities. If we're playing at wizard difficulty, we only get 1 ability. If we play
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. If we play expert, it's only 1. So these ability cards we can only use once.
One and
done. Per no.
Once per room.
Use 1 per room. So once we use 1, we can't use the other one in that room. They come back to us after we get out of the room, so they refresh.
Okay.
Okay, but we can only use 1 power
per room.
Per room.
Yes.
So we've got a slam. We can move any 2 adjacent dangers away 1 square. Cost is 1 action. The dissolve power, remove 1 danger from any surrounding square. Cost is 1 action.
Okay.
And yes, there are enemies in this game that we're going to have to devour. So we're going to roll our die according to the current level set of dangers. So in level 1, we have 3 2-hit dangers. So we're gonna roll the die, and that is a 6. So we're gonna put a danger cube on 6.
How many we're gonna do? 3?
Just 3.
Okay, so I'm trying to pick a different color. That's why I asked. 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it again. If it's a 6, we put it on 1. You can't put 2 dangers on the same spot.
No, that's ridiculous.
You rolled another 6. What is going on here?
What do we do now? 2?
No, just re-roll.
They're not even seeing my rolling. That was the. They could see that one, but the other ones they didn't physically
All right.
see.
So we've got 2 right in front of us. All right.
Next time I'm going to roll in the 10.
Yes. So step 4, we roll the die and place it the way we would like it on the starting space.
Okay.
So do you want me to roll it or?
Nope. I want to roll another 6.
Roll the dice.
This is why I don't like having the camera so far down. Look, I rolled a 6
You rolled
again.
another 6. This dice is weighted. Alright, so put that on there. Now...
On the 6?
No, on the A.
Oh.
That's where we start.
But I thought it said to roll it and put it where the number.
That's for the dangers.
Just
we
the
rolled
danger?
for the dangers
Okay.
for that first 3.
So what did I have to move? Why did I have to roll for this part?
Because this is where we set up our cube.
Oh.
Alright, this is our cube setup.
Interesting. I couldn't just put it there?
You have to roll it. The whole point of this game is to get through the dungeon. To get through the dungeon using movement, we're going to have to move the dice either up, down, left, or right, but we're going to have to slide the dice or rotate it in that direction.
Oh, so me rolling 6 was good.
Maybe. So, for instance, it's on a 6 now. To move to the right in the dungeon, we'll have to turn this over to the next side, which is a 3, and land.
Is that using action points?
Yes. Movement is always using action points.
So are these.
Yeah, so those actions as well.
Okay.
Alright, so you can spin it. I don't know if it matters. I'm really bad at these games.
No, I don't want to re-roll.
4. They said it.
They mean. Alright.
Okay.
So what do I do now? I'm moving.
So the thing about dangers is they will cause you damage when you move into the same square.
Mm-hmm.
So each danger right now is 2 health removed. However, the first health is going to be removed from our resistance because that's our shield. So technically the first danger is going to be only 1 hit. Okay, I want to explain what movement is.
So I'm moving this way.
Basic movement, when you move your die to an adjacent square, not diagonal, it falls 90 degrees or 1 face side into the next square. Then you count off an action point.
So 4 can turn into a 5 or a 2.
Wait, what do you mean 5 or 2?
Or
it's
no,
only
it's
1.
What? You said it's going to move.
Yes.
But you said we could twist it, so technically we could do that and then
initially we can do that.
Oh.
After that we can't.
Okay.
We can't twist it anymore.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's move.
Do you know how to get out of the room?
Yeah, we gotta go to the exit.
No.
There's a 2.
No, we have to land on the glyph.
I'm trying to get there.
Okay, but we can't just land on it normally. There's no puzzle to that.
Oh.
We have to land on it to where our 6 is facing up.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so the cube image has to be on top when we reach this spot here, and then we can get out. All right, so there's the puzzle to that.
But that's interesting because how are you going to make a 6 there and then get out? Because getting out is right there, so you would have to do flip and then flip. How do you flip to get a 6 to
What do you mean?
be there?
No,
and there?
no, you don't need a 6 to get out.
You just told me you did.
No, you need a 6 to get to devour the glyph.
Oh, okay.
You can use whatever movement
When do
you
I get
have to get out. I mean, you don't really fight things. You just take damage and remove things.
Oh, that's right, because I'm just like cube.
Also, in between levels, your cube levels up every time you complete a room B. So that's
very
every
far
5.
from now.
Yeah. Our health, I believe, does not reset.
Nope.
But we do get our starting resistance between rooms. So whatever damage we take is what damage we keep until the end of the B card.
Yes.
And then that's it. We go all the way until we get to the final room, or if we lose before then we score what rooms we have finished. And that's it.
Alright, let's eat this next cube.
Alright, is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Munching on cubes?
I don't know. That's what we're supposed to do.
Well, we've got 9 action points. We can easily go around.
Okay.
However...
No, he's ever going around. Do that. So that's one action?
Yes.
Okay. This is boring. I want to fight. 2. 3. This dice is hard to get on here.
The dice is a bit bigger than the actual spaces on the card.
4.
Cube hungry? Let him eat? No. Alright, so if we move that to the 4, will we be able to get the 6?
If we move it
If we move it up?
It's another action.
Yeah, and then we can move it over, which will make it a 6. And that completes the objective for this room. Now we just need to get out, which we have plenty of room. And then that's it.
Do we have to keep it on that face when we move to the next room?
It does not say, but I assume so.
Okay. That was a boring room. I didn't get to eat anything.
That was a boring room. We could have used the power. Do you want to use the power to remove one? Just
no.
For giggles?
No.
No?
Alright, that was the first room. Here's the next one. Ba-ba-da. What do we need for the flower?
Same thing.
Again?
Same thing, yeah.
Okay.
They're glyphs, basically.
Don't we need to roll for the bad guys again, though?
Actually, yeah. So in here it does say then repeat steps 2 to 6, which means
your hand did that.
We rolled a die for the current levels. It's a 5. So we do get to re-roll our cube. You're gonna surround the whole thing.
You said it.
And again, this is a solo game. It is a bit of a puzzly dungeon crawl. And if you're into that type of game, then this may be right up your alley.
Alright, your turn. We don't start over, right? What? We don't start this over?
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Yeah. Because we're still in room A. There's no way to do this if we don't reset that.
Okay, I was just confused. So isn't this the second level? So should I be doing 4 and not 2?
No, we don't. The second level is after 5 cards.
Oh, okay.
Each level is 5 rooms.
Okay. Your turn to do things now. Your turn. I did 1 room.
I mean, I'm not really good at these types of games. So, I think maybe I'll move up 1. Move over. Move over again. Move over again. 1. Ooh, that's not going to get me to the 6. What's on this side? Is that a 6 on that side?
No, the 6 is on the other side of the 1.
6 is on the other side of the 1. Okay.
Yes.
So if I do that... Oh, this is difficult. So to get the 6 here, how would I need to get that orientated?
To get a 6 there,
Yeah.
you go over to make a 3. And then, hang on.
Here's it. I am horrible
was it
at
on?
these types.
It was on 1?
The
Yes.
1 was on top, yeah.
And we can't do anything like this
No,
yet?
we can't spin it. We could have initially spin it at the beginning of the room, but...
Six. 2. 1. 5.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole point of these things to fight things, dude.
I mean, we have these abilities we can use.
What ability would you like to use?
We can use slam.
Okay.
So we can move any 2 adjacent dangers away 1 square.
Can't go through the wall, so...
No, can't go through the wall, but we can move the first one over.
Move the first one down.
Yeah, and then move the other one over.
Okay.
New game? What? New game Pokemon Sleep? Encourages people to get more sleep?
It's a thing. Both of your kids have it.
All else fails, eats a human. There's no humans in this one. There's dangers. I don't know what dangers there are, but they're dangers.
Two. No, it's still there though.
Yeah.
3.
I mean,
6. Okay.
we can.
I got it.
We can munches on it if we have to.
1. Did I go down? Yeah. 1, 5.
I mean, there are dangers. I just don't know what they are.
3. 1, 5. Oh no, I didn't do it that way then. 1. How did I do it? Because I had just figured it out when you were talking. 1, 5, Q, 3, 5. Okay, 3, 5, 1. Oh no, because that would have been 4. How did I thought I had done it, but apparently I didn't. 1. How many cubes do I have? I mean, how many spots do I have?
I mean,
I can't go that way.
No, there's a wall to the left of this guy.
1. Oh crap! I keep turning it too. That's probably my problem.
It may be.
1, 3, Q, 2.
Thought the cubes were people attacking you?
3.
I mean, they could be. I mean, I would think it is.
I don't know how to do this one.
If we're a cube. Yeah, we're probably going to get hurts now. Well, we're at 5 action points, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, I don't know. Maybe... I'm really bad at these puzzles, man.
I understood your joke, Mayor. I was trying to do math.
So that's 1 action point. 2 action points.
I thought I couldn't go over there at all until it was a 6.
You can go over it, but it
Okay.
doesn't activate until you... Oh, no!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the dice spun around like 8 times.
1. You had it this way because it went 1, 4.
Yeah.
Where are you going next?
I don't know. To the right, I guess.
2.
And then, where's this? I know everything's spun around everywhere.
They were there and there.
Yeah.
Dice moon on card, no good. So right here, you're at a 2.
I'm right here.
No, right here, you're at a 2.
Right here?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't want to go to the right. I wanted to go down.
But you said right. Okay, so right here, you're at a 2.
Are we though?
Yes.
Look, it's really hard for me to do this. I'm really struggling right now.
Okay. But when you said go right, I went right.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want...
No matter what, we're using action points to flip the die.
But what I wanted to do was move down 1.
Okay, so now you're
right,
here.
And we're at 2.
But we have to get rid of this, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So we can munch on that.
Alright,
which
takes away this.
Yeah, and the 1 health. They're 2 hit. They do 2 damage.
You also did this.
Right. But we just turn it over there so that way we...
Yeah, I just have it over. It's
okay.
Alright,
then 2. To the right.
3.
Then up.
Yep.
And then that doesn't do it either.
No,
1 off.
because the 1 and the 6 are here.
I get that.
Okay, but we still use points.
Yeah. So I'm at the 3, right?
You're here.
Right in the middle?
Yes.
Should I not be on 2? Because I said I was 1 off. Because it's right here, literally. When I turned it over on there, it landed on the 2, and I said, "Oh no, the 6 is right here next to it." If I had moved it 1 more, if I had another room. Oh man.
Me moving and moving the thing, you were here. You're on that 3 right now.
Oh boy. Okay, where was this initially? Like this?
On a 1
right here.
And this
was on the 5.
Was there. These were here. And I have no idea what this is.
It was on the 5.
Sure?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me try to do this without spinning everything in every direction.
Let me help you.
Well, this is what I wanted to do in the first place. Okay, so...
No, you told me to flip all the cards over.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see them.
Yeah, so that way when we did one, we can just flip over another one.
The thing about this being here, it sucks. Like, you need to be able to use one of these on there and tilt the dice or the die wherever.
Yeah, this is a little difficult.
These cards need to be bigger. I mean, this box is really big, but these cards would be bigger.
Yeah, they do.
But like I said, this is your die. This is in the orientation that I did it in the last time because I know that the 4 was looking at me.
Alright, so in order to do this, maybe you go, so it's 1 to 2.
Try to move it and move things.
I know. I'll hold this one down. 3 over. That's still not going to do it.
Nope.
Because this needs to be on this side. Oh boy.
Excuse me.
So if I go down 1 more. And then no, that's not gonna work either. I need 1 more space. Oh, okay. We're gonna go into overtime here with the 9. Told you I'm really bad at these. Like,
I did 1 room. I figured you wanted to do a room as well.
So that's 4. We're at already 9. That's back up.
Alright, hang on. So go over to this. Take this away. Because you said it to take health away when we're over, correct?
Yeah. Let me see. I think that's only for damage, though.
Okay. Alright, so the health away.
Where was that?
I'm not quite sure. Its ability cards is between levels. Final room, scoring, dungeon.
Yeah, I can't remember where I saw the.
I can look. It might be on the other side.
It might be. So
taking 1 overtime damage before performing the action. Dedicate a cube to the action.
I still didn't do it. Oh my gosh. 2 damage?
What?
2 damage overtime or 1 damage per overtime action? You just read it.
Every action after your limit requires taking 1 overtime damage.
Okay, so I think I've taken like 4, so that kills us.
You took 4? How? You're still in the same space.
Well, I went up and around and I thought I could do it, but I died.
Oh, okay.
I was just 1 off every single time. I could not
Let's try
get
it
it.
again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me sit there so I can physically look at it.
Seems like you have to orient it in a certain way in the beginning of the room.
Let's move.
Huh?
Move. I want to sit in front of the card.
Okay.
And be careful because my drink is over the floor. Alright. So we're just going to start from where we were. So we don't have that card over here. Because you don't restart all over, right? Or do you?
I mean, you replenish between rooms.
Alright, so I set all this up right. This is this. This needs to be here. I was using these. Alright. So 1 is going to be on 2. 1 is going to be on 3. 1 is going to be on 1. And I'm going to be on 2. Alright.
Alright, so you can spin the dice to have it face a certain direction. I just don't have the smarts to know.
It's only a 6-sided dice, so like opposite of 1 is a 6, opposite of 2 is a 5.
Yeah, I get it. Each side added
3.
together equals a 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to think about that. That was really hard for me. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't have it in me to know, where to place it for the most success.
Where was that? 2, 1. No, because I'm moving 2. I have to move up. 4. 2, 4. What we got?
Where are you at? 2?
1. Right. Oh wait, no, because I was at. I was at 2, and then I went to 4. Okay, because I went up. Then I'm gonna go over. Go over again. Go down. Go over. Up. Go over.
And then launches dice on the human. So we lose 1 resistance and 1 health. And
I'm gonna have to go down. Yes, down. I'm at a 6. I don't know why I was like overthinking it. I was like, wait, no, that's not right. Okay.
alright, so then you spend 2 more to get out, and so that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. See, I can't I can't do it.
And then I didn't use any of these, right?
No. So that's done.
That one.
So just so you guys can see the how much room you actually have in this tin here. Now, if you make the tin smaller, then the cards make sense, but you have to make the dice smaller, which would be hard for people with giant hands like me.
Yes.
But making the cards a bit bigger would help a lot, especially if you have in a tin this size.
That's not so. I can't do a 5 again. Roll again.
You have room for minis too? Yeah. You have to follow the path backwards? Well, that makes sense. Oh, you do get a resistance back.
I do.
Yeah, just not health. Roll a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mints? Why would you need mints in this game?
Delicious.
They put tiny little minis for the creatures that you have to fight.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have that. 3.
You took 1 damage. Alright, 7.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do as great this time.
Where's the 6 at?
On the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say no to mints in my game. I wouldn't say no to minis in the game.
I'm sorry, taking health damage. I didn't think this one through all the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna do well. I'm probably gonna end up dying.
One more move left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it because the 6 is here.
Right.
Because I would do 4 to go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, that one got me.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd have to be really.
I mean, it's not like it's a 12-sided die or anything. It's only a 6-sided, but like it depends on how you roll and where the monsters are gonna roll and things like that. And I like puzzly games, and I'm glad this is just a solo because if it was like quiet in the house and I didn't hear like the dog and the kids and stuff, I could sit here and be like, okay, I have to do this. This is great for people that like math. Like Hunter would probably be really good at this because he knows how to think those things through. I am not that great.
Yeah, for me, I can't see the dice as it rolls.
Yeah.
Or
and it depends on how you started out. So like if you rolled a 5, you're like, okay, so do I start with the 1 on the side or the 4 or the 6 or the 3?
Right. See, I wouldn't be able to make those decisions because I wouldn't know which side to really put it in.
What numbers I need to get to work backwards. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're always going to need a 6 here.
Yeah, on top of the glyph.
So this would have to be a 1 or this would have to be a 1. Right? Or
right.
No?
Either a 1 or a 3.
No, if this was a 6, this could be a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or a 5.
Yeah, but it also depends on how you rotate it.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
spin
That's what
it,
I'm saying. Like,
too,
and then it depends.
so
Yeah.
yeah. So for someone like me, I can't. I wouldn't be able to make those decisions.
We went through 2 rooms.
2 rooms.
Barely. But it's really cool how you set this up because there's only 1 C card, so that would be the very bottom.
Yeah.
And then you set up 4 A cards and a B card, and then 4 A's and a B, and 4 A's and a B,
yes.
and so on.
C is the final room.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if I should just leave this set up.
I mean, you could. After level 1, though, you level up your cube, your gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
You still get 1 resistance, but you get 6 health, and you get 3 of the abilities. However, there are 4 enemies in level 2 in every room. And you get stronger as you go down. And in level 6, you get to use 2 abilities.
Yeah. So, I mean, you save up abilities.
Right. Right, so...
And there's a lot of different ones that, we didn't end up drawing. There's can slide through black interior walls. I mean, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Slide in a single direction up to 2 spaces, keeping the die face. There's immediately use 2 actions without advancing the action point card.
Mm-hmm. That would have been good to have.
Move any adjacent dangers into health.
Ooh, what?
Okay. Move any 2 adjacent dangers into your health. I guess you absorb their health?
Yeah, it costs 2 actions, so you absorb them.
Your die may rotate to any face while keeping the same number top. So that would be good, like in the middle. Yeah. Move any 1 adjacent danger into your health. Okay. Yeah, because you're engulfing them. That's funny.
Yeah.
Intelligent side. You may slide to any position up to 2 squares away. Die face and top still stay the same. That one's 2 actions. Oh, like when you engulf, it's 2 actions too. This one doesn't have any actions. Like it doesn't cost anything.
Ooh, what did Wim say?
Take care. See you next week. It's Castle Fest time this week.
Castle Fest?
I was talking to him about it. It sounds really cool.
So you get to go to castles and like eat big old turkey drumsticks and stuff like that? Or is that just American Renaissance Fair type deal?
Cosplay. Choose die
so cool,
facing at the beginning of each round.
Ooh. So that allows you to
choose whatever side die you want to be. And then gain 1 extra resistance at the start of each room. And
that one's passive too, so that happens every single time when you get it. Yeah. It's a really good puzzle game. I'm just not good at them, so I would be really frustrated by room 2.
That's why we were playing it with 2 people.
Yeah.
But this is a really cool game, and again, it's one of our smaller games that we had to review. And honestly, I was a little more awake. I could probably have done more than 2 rooms. I felt bad. Well, I didn't even do 2 rooms. I did 1 room, right? No, I did 2.
Well, we did. Well, you did. You completed 1 room.
Yeah.
Then I tried and lost.
And then I completed that?
And then you tried again and completed it.
Okay.
I think it was the 3rd room.
It was the 3rd room that was messing me up.
Yeah.
This is a really cool game, though. Like, if I can sit here and focus, I would probably do better.
Yeah, I do think that the cards or the dice needs to get smaller. Because
technically we have tiny dice that we can use instead.
I mean,
but I didn't want to show off another die.
Yeah, the gelatinous cube dice is way too big for the level, the floor level.
You could have done a really cute little. I know you want to do the gelatinous cube on it, but there are many die now that people use, like they use them in Pokemon. That would have been cool, or just like the pretty green color. That would have
Yeah.
been cool for just a dye color. That's your gelatinous cube.
I mean, I think the concept of this game is really, really cool. I like that it's a dungeon
It's
crawler.
a dungeon crawler
with a puzzle aspect
puzzles.
to it. Yeah.
It's like playing a video game with going through a dungeon and you have puzzles that you have to go.
There was another game we played with that same mechanic where you move the dice and whatever face had to match the number on the place that it landed.
Mm-hmm.
I always find those puzzles really difficult, but that's just me.
Yeah. Panic suggests that make the cards bigger. Smaller dice would just be annoying. Because that would suck for people with bigger hands too. A smaller die trying to move it around.
Yeah. I also feel like this would be really cool as a digital game.
You heard it from him, not me.
Yeah, if
I played Dicey Dungeons on my stream today.
I'm just saying, if this was made,
this game.
if this had a digital counterpart to it, or an alternative way to play, as far as you can get both maybe if you want.
Yeah.
But
video game making and board game making are two different things.
Yeah, I know. But I think this would translate good into a digital format.
Yeah.
Some way, someone would know how to do that. But as far as the game itself,
people that go to animation school.
Yeah, it's easy to learn. The rules aren't hard to understand, even though the rule book did have a lot of mistakes in it.
But we found out why.
Yeah, so this isn't the, I don't think it's the final version of the rule book.
No, we were told that.
Right. So any mistakes that we find, we're gonna let them know.
Mm-hmm. So again, we did Gelatinous Cube Dice, we did Aethermon Collect, and we did Jonathan's game, The Expedition.
Yeah.
Expedition will be at Gen Con. This is going on retail. You can get it if our link would have popped up. I don't know if it did or not. I wasn't paying attention. And then Aethermon will be live in
I think
11 hours now?
Yeah, I think if you do ! Check out.
We'll see if it works.
I should make that a little shorter. But there's all the links
all the information
to where you can get the stuff. So
I like mini game day. And again, all of these can fit in my pocket except maybe Aethermon. It can fit in your pocket. It cannot fit in mine.
Yeah,
these two can fit in my pocket.
It can definitely fit in my pocket. Aethermon, you'll depending on how many players you play with,
you're gonna need a bigger play space than both of these. These take up very little space. You have 9 cards for this and a bunch of cubes. In this, you have just a stack of cards and some cubes.
Yeah.
So they're all great games. We all have different opinions on all of them. What was your favorite one?
If I had to pick, I don't know. They were all
different. So
they were all different.
It's hard.
I liked the Expedition because of that that player interaction. It was quick. It was a quick game.
Yeah. I like the playstyle of Expedition. I like the art of Aethermon, and I like dungeon crawlers. So this is what made me go out and reach out to this guy.
Yeah.
And it's a little tin box. I like tin boxes. They're cool. But I like the gameplay.
So Mike Heyman is the designer of Gelatinous Cube Dice, and they put a lot of work into it. I mean, look at that artwork on the.
He has a little sad face and a splooge.
It is a sad face. I'm just seeing that.
He's got his little face.
But the story is cute too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're a wizard, and you screwed up pretty bad with the spell.
Now you're a cube.
Now you're a cube.
And now we understand.
Right.
Because I'm a cube, and I'm a hungry cube, and I didn't eat enough bad people.
I'm a cube, you're a cube,
if you
we're all
my phone,
cubes.
And I can see who we're going to raid. I know that game guildies will not be today because everybody's getting ready for Gen Con.
Yeah.
Come on, phone.
I think next year we can definitely plan for Gen Con and maybe.
I've already told everybody.
Yeah, and I think maybe we can do a GoFundMe thing to help out a little bit. Maybe.
I don't want to talk about that on stream.
Well, I see a lot of other people doing that sort of stuff. So, I mean, if it helps or not.
My personal opinion is if you're in need of money for something important, yes. Conventions aren't a life and death situation.
I know.
That's just my opinion on that. But then people have like GoFundMes for like computer equipment and things like that.
Yeah.
And so that kind of falls in that category.
Yeah. But
that's just me. Tiny's live. Oh, that's not the right button. Ring.
It's a what horror story?
Body horror.
It's a body horror story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we will be back Friday. We were actually going to do Aethermon on Friday. I'm not sure what we're going to do on Friday now. We may end up playing at our local game store on Friday for a stream because we were supposed to do Extra Life last Friday.
I was going to say we can play the girl who made the stars or Solani. One of those two.
We'll
if we don't do...
I don't know why I'm looking here. Like, they can't see me there. I
gotta look. You're looking at the table cam?
Computer Equipment Channel is not going to play a game. Yeah. No, I wasn't saying that, like, you're doing anything back because Panic's doing the same thing on his channel. It's not a GoFundMe, but it's like a donate thing to get newer equipment. I'm fine with that. But, like, GoFundMe, I think of those as, like, emergency situations.
Well, I didn't mean that exactly. Like, I don't know what.
There's a bunch of different ones. Yeah.
Right. Just something to help out because we do have the kids and the dog, and but then I'm gonna be.
That's a next year conversation for next year.
I'll be saving up for it, so it's not like a detrimental part of the trip.
But if you're going to Tennessee Game Day, we will be there. So I'm gonna go ahead and push this button and see what this does.
It's gonna.
All right. We're gonna see you later. I don't have anything on here.
All the way to the bottom.
Outro.